Well, I'm back with something new. Something I've been thinking about for a while. I've been wanting to do another 350 original series Enterprise, but then someone reached out to me to build one for them, the first pilot version, just like the one I built back in 2012, 2013, whenever it was. And as luck would have it, the new reissue of the kit has all three versions, just like the premiere edition I got when it was first released. So let's take a look in the box. The box art is beautiful. Different versions of the Enterprise. Ooh, like this. Kirkin's second pilot, Pike in first pilot. Let's take a look and see what is in the box. Decal sheets, plural. All your pennants and other marks, very crisp, very bright, so that's nice. And the various markings for the first and second pilot. First and second pilot had the little notch out of the 7. Production version was a full 7. A mistake I made on mine way back when. Oh, they are there. Look at that. The landing gear triangles, detail at the end of the nacelle caps. Yeah, no, she very good, very clean, very crisp. The instructions are just a little booklet. It's very, very nice. And each version, color-coded, first pilot, second pilot, production version. So when you open it up, you just look at the one that you're building. And they don't give you paint codes, but they give you approximate colors used for each different area. There's not too many steps. This thing goes together exceptionally well. Several pages, color, nice printing. It's very nice. If you want to pencil on the grid lines, decal placement for the shuttle and the shuttle bay. Decal placement for the different versions. It's very, very good. And back page, if you want to put the rust ring on, and here's a template for it. It's very nice, it's very good, but it brings up a bone of contention I have with round 2. Putting paint guides and decal guides on the side of the boxes is extremely irritating. It is not user-friendly. Oh, and most of their paint guides are wrong. Do better, because we know you can. Stop half-assing it round 2. Don't do 90% of a good kit and then be like, nah, this is fine. Dome base with a hollow rod if you're lighting it. I won't be, because the first pilot had no lights. A couple of sprues of clear piece. Oh, there's a lot of plastic in this box. It have clear windows for lighting, and the Bussard domes. These are the ones that have the flattish front, and that's where you put the spikes. Oh, here we are. More clear pieces for window lighting. Okay, still nice and crisp. Nice and crisp. Maybe given the amount of times this has been repopped. The honeycomb is nice reinforcement. It helps to prevent sag. I'd have to look back at my old one. I thought there was a matching honeycomb on this side previously, but I could be wrong. The window positioning was different on some. You can see this one's got, yeah, just different window placement. Not by much, just different placement. So you don't have to like hog out different windows. And I believe that's the back of the shuttle bay right there. Oh, do I ever like this. The smooth saucer. Because, funnily enough, when I built the first version that they came out, it had the grid lines in it. I didn't fill them, I sanded them right off because I wanted a perfectly smooth surface, and I didn't want any hints of filling to be apparent. And that was a lot of work. And so yes, the smooth saucer is so very nice. First pilot differences. These are marked, but they weren't etched. And there's a couple little little marks here, rings here, like on the edge. You can just see them there. Those are coming off. Bridge dome. This is the first and second pilot version. This is the smooth inner nacelle piece. Second pilot end caps. Nice smooth ones for first and maybe second pilot. These go on the secondary hull. The larger deflector for the first and second pilot. And the first pilot end caps. Now, interestingly enough, the 3-foot model had this detail on it. The 11-foot did not. The 11-foot was smooth. So, depending what the client wants, the 11-foot or the 3-foot, these will either stay or come off. I encourage them to come off because of lack of detail everywhere else. Production version, intercoolers, because they have the detail, because they have the detail on them. And the intercoolers, which I think there is only the one piece, this raised detail will come off. And I think these ribs, but maybe not. If it were the production version, here's the end caps for that. If you were lighting it for the production version, here's the piece that the lighting kit goes with. It has some reds and then some colored ones that go in there, and then of course the opening for the shaft for the spinner. And I believe these guys are the rings between the bussards and the nacelles proper. There may be another one. I thought there was. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's 3 of these stacked on each other, which I like. I like they did this as 3 separate pieces. That was very nice. I believe these are nacelle pylon inserts, and these are at the end of the nacelles, the grills just forward of the end caps. And production version nacelle inserts. Impulse deck, I believe, I could be wrong, we'll find out. There may be one that doesn't have this cross hatching in it. Because I don't think I had to sand anything off of mine the first time. What do we got here? Standard bridge, deflector housing. These go behind the bussards. There's your mount on the bottom. Bussard housing. This is a little pot for the sensor dome. End caps. Shuttle bay, hangar bay door. I'll have to sand this smooth because there's no detail on the first pilot one. Shuttle bay. Inserts for the nacelles when you do production version or second pilot. I don't know much about the second pilot because it's not really my area of interest. Bridge, shuttle bay pieces which need to go in because that's what the hangar bay door goes against. Just different placements, so you don't have to like hog out different windows. And I believe that's the back of the shuttle bay. Production version nacelle caps, and I believe that's the impulse engine insert, and that is for above the shuttle bay. Deflector housing, small deflector for production, the main rod holding the deflector on, and then you got the 3 little pieces, 2 for the nacelle caps, 1 for the center of the deflector dish. Another clear piece here. This is the pieces that would go in for lighting if you're doing the production version nacelle. And I believe these are just a couple other window inserts or various inserts. Oh yeah, navigational lights, flashers. So there are things I'm going to be doing on this. All this is smooth, so I got to put that piece in, the smooth piece, not the hatched piece. I believe these little raised pieces are coming off. There's a number of windows I need to fill that weren't on the first pilot version. It should be in the instructions. If not, I've got reference photos somewhere. Okay, the cells are same. Excuse me. Side to side. And yeah, they're ridiculously solid. But this, did I do it here too? Yes, yes they do. I like this. The tongue and groove construction. So you get really, really good fit. If you're lighting it, reduces the light leaks to nothing. So that I very much do like. So this is my first pilot version. And things I did right, things I did wrong. Decal here is wrong. That should be the angled corner. This is all sanded smooth. These should not be here. The first pilot version had no navigation lights on it, which makes sense because there's no lighting on the kit. And as delivered, it didn't have these markings on it, but after going back and watching the cage again, these are there. Moving back along here, which means that these, the lights at the top of the Bussard housing should go. Keep on sliding here. So what do we got? Yeah, okay, so smooth detail, no detail on the nacelle pylons. No detail there. Took off the little pieces that come out of the intercooler. This guy's clear. On the next one I may actually put the put that bottom piece in, just so there's not a, when you look at the top of the shuttle bay, there's not a hole there. What else do we got here? Blue neck and bolt cover. I was onto that several years ago, but it looks like they've decided it's canon now because it is in the instructions as blue bolt cover, blue neck. These three windows were there. See if I can get a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Those were there. They should actually be black. I didn't do them black on mine. Removed those raised pieces. Clear dome with the pot. I did put the pot in there. On this one I'm building now, I will cover that hole that was in the center for lighting. This is what I was saying earlier. This thing is a monster, but it's well built. No detail on the back of the nacelles, and no detail on the shuttle bay door. I filled all the windows and made a perfectly smooth hull, just like the first pilot version. It's a lot of work, but it's definitely worth it. So this is what we're going to be building. I've got nothing but good things to say with this kit. My first experience was great. Everything is pretty much the same, so I think it's going to go together extremely well. So I hope you've enjoyed me kind of rambling as I look at the pieces and showing you my Enterprise. I will have a link to the original build for this. I'll have a card that links to the original build of this, but in the show notes I'll also link to my Instagram that has photos of the build of this. And I hope you'll join me for the journey. This one's going to be a bit more detailed than the last one, to really show the process. So until then, keep on. Oh, that's Boyd's sign off. So I'll see you all next time.